Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel for another iRacing video, and today we're returning to the street stocks and we're at a new track for me, which is Richmond. So I've run this series for the past couple of weeks, but every time it's got to sort of a last gasp shootout with a caution and someone behind me has just turned me around and just finished right at the back of the pack. So had a frustrating couple of weeks in this series. Let's see if we can have a decent one today. Alright, here we go again in the street stocks then. This time we're at Richmond, which is a new track for me. Richmond, I think, is basically just an ice rink that's painted grey, judging by how the car feels on every single metre of this track. Managed to be loose in this car in a straight line around this track, so it's going to be a tricky 50 laps, that's for sure. I was wanting to start out the back of the field, to be honest, but a load of people haven't qualified, so I'm right in the mid-pack, right in the carnage, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Was tempted to start from the pits, but then decided against that. So yeah, I might just let some guys go through, maybe on the first couple of laps. Sort of make our way to the back. Play it by ear, see how it's going. Alright, coming around to the green flag then. Gonna set off in third just so we don't get any wheel spin. It's easy enough to be loose around this track without being in the wrong gear. Like we're probably gonna go on green just before. Alright, here we go then. Try to coax it in gently to the corner, but also don't want to get rear-ended by anyone. Gonna run it way high and wide. Work our way nicely to hopefully a bit of safe ground at the back here. Say at the back it's only 9th position, so we're not way down. So all things being well, this will be the last race needed for me for my minimum race requirement to actually get granted my C license. Although I'm running in this C class race as it stands, I'm only actually an overachieving D license still, so maybe then next season we might run some more of the C class, maybe the trucks or something like that. Now I know other races at this track this week have had quite a few cautions in them, so we'll have to see how this plays out. Not awfully bothered about leaving a massive gap as it stands, because obviously if we do get a caution, that'll bunch the field back up together. These guys just got super close to having a wreck in front of us there, but managed to scoop it all up together. So just tick some laps off to begin with. See how the land's laying by sort of lap 40 or something like that. Playing a long game with this one. There's a car gone around, and there's our first caution.
Single file. Closed. Pit road is closed. Catch up 2. Car.
A decent run so far. Looks like the guy, that guy behind me had a similar idea, sort of just dropping back from the pack and sort of trying to stay out of trouble. Trouble with the cautions is, of course, it puts us all back together again. So. All right, coming back round to the green flag again. I'm just fire off in second this time, just to try and keep me with the pack. Didn't like how slowly I went into the first corner. Thought I was going to get run into, to be honest.
Green flag, green flag.
Just dodged a bullet there.
Are you kidding me? Pit road is closed. Right now.
Oh, cool, and I got black flag for that. Wow.
Past that 5,
Thanks, 11. Yeah, well.
About to go green, stay focused.
Alright, here we go again then. Another restart. Fire off in second again. Close that gap a little bit.
Time to do your job.
Here we go. Just going to run it high and wide again in this first corner. Let all the carnage go past. Even then it's only dropped us to 11th. Guy in front there on the apron has got a penalty to serve after the last restart shenanigans. That puts us P10. It's like driving on ice around these banks. See the lines from Jack in front there as he got sideways coming through 1 and 2. It's pushing hard. Pushing hard that puts you in the fence, sadly. It's gapping away from us just a bit. In fact, the whole field are. So we'll see now if there is a caution towards the end. That'll probably end up being my only saving grace now. Still looking pretty racy up the front though. And we're not even halfway through, so plenty of time for mistakes, for pressure to get to people. Wrestling that one just then. Thought we were going around, to be honest. Trying to keep the consistency, keep the momentum. Just keeping an eye on the standings board as we're lapping around. The last lap we were doing the same pace as the leader. Obviously we're getting gapped by everyone slowly but surely. It definitely feels like a race where I'm racing the track as opposed to racing the other guys in the cars here. Slowly starting to catch up to Jack by the looks of it. He was at 1.5 at one point. Don't like that sound. That sound means I'm cooking my tyres.
Halfway to the finish.
And that might be the exact reason why we're starting to catch Jack, because his tyres are fried, whereas mine aren't, hopefully. Long green flag run that we're onto now. Just gonna keep it mellow all the way through. Never know when that caution's gonna come, if it does at all. But there's no pitting for fresh tyres. So if I can keep them fresh all the way to the end, fresher than the other guys, I might have a chance to pick a couple of guys off towards the end if there is a caution. If not, I'll just slowly work my way through the field, hopefully. Another great track car combination to practice trail braking technique on. Big wide open straights and then heavy brake, trail brake around the corner, get back on the gas as early as the grip allows, or alternatively just roll a little bit of constant brake pressure all the way through the corner. The risk is carrying in too much speed like that and the back end coming around. To 0.4 to Jack in front here. Black marker ahead of us here, Jason. He's having some really wild sideways moments. We're just trying to make the most out of being laps down by the whole field almost. There's the wall. Shouldn't affect us too much, hopefully. John Harrison behind us, start to get some speed. I feel like I recognise John's name from a few other races. I know he's fairly fast, to be honest. I won't be surprised if this does stay green to the end, if he's got the pace to get all the way around and then maybe even catch us up again. We're coming up to lap 35 out of 50. Still a fair chunk to go. Like Jack's tyres have just started to come back to him ahead of us here. I say that and he gets mega loose.
Inside, clear inside.
And I'll let John go here.
Clear in.
Just trying to really put Jack under pressure down the straights here, see if we can make him brake a little bit too late. And then either go high and we've got underneath him, or I guess if he brakes too late completely, then he might even spin out there. Still just trying to keep the lines nice and smooth though. Trying to run our own line still. Jack's slowly getting further and further up the track, missing apexes. 10 laps to go as we cross the line this time. Oh, that was the worst time.
Was you trying to wreck the dude in front of you, or did you just want to send it in like that? I'm kind of curious.
Alright, here we go. Coming back round to green. Gonna be a 4-lap shootout. Jason was a lucky dog, he come all the way around, but I think he's still a lap down on us, so nothing to worry about there. Alright, the lap has felt sendy. They've sent it in there. Jack's getting touched up all the way through the corner there. Dropped back quite a fair bit there. I was expecting Jack to get turned. And he does get turned.
The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file.
Alright, another caution. Don't think we get a green and white checkers on this, so that might be all she wrote there.
Unbelievable, I swear. Why are you guys wrecking in the back? You're not even racing for a top 5. Like, just space out and let us race.
Alright, here we go across the line then. P7, 0x. Good race, guys. That was actually a pretty fun race. I think I managed to look after my tyres pretty well in the beginning, which meant that I was catching Jack towards the end, and I think I might have got him regardless of him being turned round in those past couple of laps. I think I just saved my tyres just a little bit better than what he was doing through the race, but obviously he got turned at the end there anyway. So a P7 for us, which is quite nice. It's better than finishing last, having been crashed out by someone. Jack had that pleasure instead this time, but yeah, not bad whatsoever. So really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, it really helps out my channel, and consider subscribing if you're new here and you've not done that already. But other than that, take it easy and look after yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next one.